Morning right now at 11. We know many of you on the Treasure Coast are wondering what was going on with the weather yesterday. Take a look at just how powerful those winds were in Port St. Lucie. This is video footage from a viewer here where homes were damaged due to the weather. You can see how the trampoline and debris being swept away with all those gusts. Now we turn to our expert, WPTV First Alert Meteorologist James Wieland. My big question, James, what exactly were we looking at yesterday? A tornado, severe storm? What is it?
Right, good question. I was just talking to the Weather Service too on our chat, and they said it was damaging straight line winds coming out of a thunderstorm. So let me show you how that works here. Normally you get a thunderstorm, it builds through the afternoon. You have this strong updraft that is, the wind is pulling up into the thunderstorm. That's what's pushing the thunderstorm taller and taller and taller. Then what you have is everything kind of collapses. You got the updraft weakens as it gets higher, and then what does it have to do? It wants to go straight down.
And how fast are those winds going?
It can come down really fast. Also, you get hail. The hail is being pulled up by the updrafts, right? That's what's holding the hail up. Once those updrafts can't support holding that hail, the hail starts to fall down to the ground. That colder air pushes down, and you get this big burst of air that comes down, and it comes out in all directions really, really fast. The Weather Service saying up to 60-mile-per-hour winds happened with this particular storm, which 60 miles per hour defines a severe thunderstorm.
It's wild that we were getting hail the same time we were getting temperatures in the 80s and 90s across our viewing area. Another big question I know a lot of our viewers have, is what's the difference between a tornado warning and a severe thunderstorm warning?
Right, so a severe thunderstorm warning, first you got to have possibly hail up to 1 inch, or you don't have to have both of them. You have winds equal to or exceeding 58 miles per hour, which the Weather Service said that it was 60-mile-per-hour winds. Now, here's the big caveat right here. A severe thunderstorm can and do produce tornadoes with little or no warning. Warning is the key thing. When you hear the warning, that means it's imminent, it's happening right now. A tornado warning means strong rotation. You're going to see that rotation spinning around, and it's got to be indicated by the Doppler radar and also cited by a spotter. The National Weather Service is the only ones who issue a watch, a warning, all of the advisories that we see, it's from the National Weather Service. And a tornado warning can also produce that large hail and damaging hail too, as you go into, say, the collapse of that thunderstorm and seeing all of that push out of the thunderstorm. Now, what I think it is, I'm going to show you some video. We got this video yesterday, so watch this. I want you to look. Here comes the UPS truck. Look right over here. Look
Oh my goodness.
Right there. You see
wow.
that?
Okay.
So see how small that is? See how it just kind of pops up?
There's some rotation on it, though.
There is some rotation. What this is like a little eddy. What we call these are gustnadoes. Let me explain to you what a gustnado is. We'll go back to the weather graphics here. A gustnado is usually weak rotation, not weak winds, but weak rotation that kind of just gets spun up. It's at the leading edge. Remember I showed you the graphic where all that wind is coming out of the thunderstorm and pushing down the pathway there? And ahead of that, you get the little spins that spin up. It's more like small little eddies, kind of like a boat wake where you see the little boat swirls coming in. It's kind of like that. Now, a tornado warning, usually not issued when you get these things because it's more of the straight line winds that are causing all that damage.
A lot of damage that we saw. That's just one of the many videos. Thank you for
And we have more threats this afternoon. We've had it all week long where you get these, quick, short-lived, big-time thunderstorms. They blow up, they collapse, and they produce the severe weather, and we'll keep an eye on that.